In the realm of international relations, a hypothetical military conflict arising from coordinated strikes by the United States and Israel against Iran could unfold with significant complexities and ramifications. The strategic motivations for such an action would likely stem from deep-rooted regional security concerns, particularly regarding Iran's growing influence and its contentious nuclear program. Both the US and Israel perceive Iran's nuclear ambitions as a direct threat not only to their national security but also to the stability of the Middle East. The backing of various proxy groups in neighboring countries, as well as Iran's involvement in conflicts throughout the region, further heightens these concerns. Geopolitical alliances, particularly with Arab nations wary of Iran's expansion, would also play a crucial role in the decision for military action. The immediate military consequences of a US-Israeli strike could be profound, with the potential for rapid escalation. Iran would likely respond vigorously, possibly through direct retaliation targeting US forces in the region, conducting cyber attacks aimed at disabling key infrastructure, or utilizing its network of proxy militias across the Middle East to launch attacks against American interests and allies. Furthermore, Iran could disrupt vital shipping routes such as the Strait of Hormuz, a critical choke point for global oil transport, significantly impacting oil prices and creating widespread economic uncertainty. This conflict could ignite a broader regional escalation, drawing in neighboring countries and exacerbating existing tensions in the Middle East. Nations like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Iraq could find themselves forced to take sides, complicating an already volatile situation and potentially leading to a drawn-out conflict that spills over borders. As domestic stability comes under threat, the humanitarian implications for civilians in the affected areas would be dire, with potential for mass displacement, loss of life, and devastation of infrastructure. Globally, the effects of such a conflict would resonate well beyond the Middle East. A marked increase in oil prices could occur as markets react to supply disruptions, leading to inflation and affecting international trade and supply chains worldwide. Industries reliant on oil could face significant challenges, thereby influencing global economic stability. Major powers would certainly respond to this crisis, with nations like China and Russia likely condemning US and Israeli actions while seeking opportunities to assert their influence in the region. The European Union would have to navigate a delicate balance, advocating for de-escalation while addressing the humanitarian fallout. Financial markets would likely react unpredictably to the conflict, with increased volatility expected as investors assess the implications for global security and economic stability. The risk of recession in various economies could heighten as uncertainty grips markets and trade routes are threatened. Humanitarian issues would take center stage as civilians bear the brunt of military actions. Questions surrounding the legality of strikes under international law would emerge, particularly concerning potential civilian casualties and the principles of proportionality and necessity in warfare. Humanitarian organizations would face immense challenges in providing relief to affected populations amid conflict. In summary, the short-term geopolitical consequences of a coordinated US and Israeli attack against Iran would include immediate military escalation and humanitarian crises, while long-term effects could reshape regional alliances, hinder nuclear non-proliferation efforts, and further complicate diplomatic relations in the Middle East. The resulting instability could lead to a re-evaluation of international law as nations contend with the realities of modern warfare and its impacts on global security. As the world watches, the intricate dance of diplomacy, military posturing, and regional politics would determine the future of not just the Middle East but of global relations in an interconnected world.